Hello and welcome back to my marathon training series. I'm Chelsea. I've been training to run a marathon that is now less than 2 weeks away since August 2024, and this is a quick update. So it has been a while since my last video, and it's been a combination of lifing, lifing, and just really, I don't know, feeling kind of blocked in a way of how to show up, I guess. But we made it. We're sitting down. We're recording some content today. In the last episode, I talked a lot about the injury that I sustained back in December, or at least that's when it began to actually flare up. I believe I had a hamstring strain, and it kind of took a toll a little bit on my training for a while. So part of this in between, since that last episode, has been me taking the rest that I needed to take in order to give myself and my body time to heal, and also slowly but surely ramping up on my training. I have been able to run without issue during and after, which is really great. 2 weeks ago, I ran 13.1 miles, so half a marathon distance. I didn't have any pain during, I didn't have any pain after. I was able to run the next day again, so that had me feeling confident. And then not this past Sunday, but Sunday before last, so maybe the other one was 3 Sundays ago. Either way, the last time I ran, I was able to run about 16 miles. Hello. So it is, looking at the calendar, Monday, February 10th. Yesterday, I ran about 16 miles in 4 hours. Last Sunday, I ran half a marathon. So healing is happening. I haven't felt, knock on wood, any particular issues during or after these runs. Kind of like normal soreness, normal fatigue that you get after running a lot of miles, but nothing that's giving strain, which is really encouraging considering the marathon is in just a few weeks. So I'm trying to stay positive. I've had some thoughts, I guess, around whether to change the race that I'm doing to half marathon. You're able to change your event up until the 26th or something of this month. It's really tempting to just be I could do a half marathon because I kind of know that I can do it, but, or at least that's what my body has indicated to me these last few weeks. But I'm also okay, the whole point that I want to do this marathon is really to push myself to the limit. These last few weeks have been very much listening to my body, trying to really see if I can even do it with injury, and injury being top of mind and just making sure I don't worsen it. Ultimately, the 26.2 is going to be hard to do. And that's injury or no injury. So it's really been really trying to tune in and hone in on how I'm feeling with these runs to kind of distinguish the difference between, okay, this is a sensation that's indicating a problem and I need to stop, versus, okay, this is a sensation of I'm tired because I've run a lot and I need to, instead of quitting, that's when the mindset part of it kicks in of what adjustments do I need to make in order to keep going? What do I need to push through in order to get to this new level that I need to be at? So it's definitely been just really, really listening to kind of understand that difference. So when race day comes, I am prepared and know the difference between the two and can act accordingly. But yeah, overall, I feel good. I don't really I don't think I'm going to do like another 20 miler before the race. We'll see. Um, I don't want to like re-injure myself, obviously. And this is also like the tapering period. I just, I've been feeling like I don't know if I got a chance to fully taper. So, really just trying to wrap my head around the mental and physical challenge that the marathon is. And at the same time, listening to my body and what I need to determine if it's something that I'm going to pursue. And today, as of right now, I'm going to pursue it, but we're taking it day by day. To kind of reverse and back up some, as far as life has been lifing, February 6th, lightning struck my house. My downstairs filled with smoke. It was an experience to say the least. I was having such a good morning. I went downstairs after meditating, after doing some yoga, was going to get myself a glass of water. I hear this giant pop. It was storming, but like, who the heck thinks that lightning is going to strike actually? So I hear this giant pop. I think it's the oak tree, like it hit the oak tree in my backyard. But when I looked out the window, I did see like the little, like, if you see fireworks and like the stuff that falls, I like saw that. So I also thought that was coming from the tree. But when I looked out, I didn't see anything. And then the next thing I noticed, I like turn around after looking outside, and my downstairs is starting to fill with smoke. And I'm like, what's going on here? So that was a whole thing. Had to replace the HVAC, blew out the dishwasher, replacing the dishwasher this week. Like logistical things. But like everybody was safe, it was just me and my cat at home. So, the fire department came with like 3 trucks and had like six firemen in my house. Luckily there was no electrical fire. Thank you. Huge thank you to them. They came in like 3 minutes of me calling the police and, checked everything out. Luckily there was like no damage really sustained to the house. Just those couple of appliances, dealing with insurance and all of that. But the important things are good. And then 1 week later, this past Thursday, the 13th, I got in a car accident. I would say this is the worst car accident that I'd been in. And it hurt. It was really painful. I like tensed up really bad. And I think I was like in shock and kind of trying to prevent myself from having some sort of panic attack because I felt really like shortness of breath during it. But once again, thankfully, a blessing. Me and my husband were like, we sustained some like minor injuries so far that we're getting looked at and taken care of and everything like that. It was just an experience, and it happening 1 week after lightning strike. I'm still in the process of just processing all of it. I can say like my kind of immediate reaction to it all is just like cliche, but things are cliche for a reason. Just really recognizing what is important in life, what is important to me, like things that stress me out, like they don't even matter in those moments, and therefore they don't matter outside of those moments, and they shouldn't really require lightning striking or getting in an accident to realize that. So I don't know, you could probably like kind of tell from the theme of this series. It's been like both training for this marathon, yes, and the parallels with my creative practice, with a hint of like talking about my spiritual practice, because I really do think that they are. Actually, I know that they are all connected because they're all a part of me. There really is no separation between them. So that's why I'm able to make those parallels, and why kind of an experience in one realm, an experience in my training can and does affect the experience with my creativity and the experience in my spirituality. All of it is just me, and me making these parallels from these different situations and areas of my life. So in tune with this series and in tune with kind of everything I've been pondering over for really the last few years, I would say, if not, I don't know, my adult life, I suppose. It's just more instances of putting things in perspective for me and giving me the opportunity, thankfully again, because I'm here and I'm safe and I'm well enough to have these recollections and to have these reflections. But kind of tired of reflecting a little bit and just ready to truly trust and truly surrender and do the things that I feel called to do and worry about the logistics as they come, because I am equipped to handle them and I can handle them. So that is my very short but sweet update. Happy to be here, happy to be alive despite the last couple of weeks. I had my first physical training exam today since the accident. They saw some things that they want to work on. They know that I'm training for this marathon and still planning to run it on March 2nd. So I have that on Friday and twice next week. And then after that, it'll be the marathon. So it's about to be an intense couple of weeks. I am feeling just very grateful to be here, grateful to sit down and to share this with you all, grateful to look back. I don't really watch my old videos, if I'm being honest. Like, once it's out there, it's out there. But thankful to have this as documentation for this entire process. But just wanted to say, hey, I'm still training. We're still going to do this marathon. We're going to keep doing it, okay? Despite what is happening outside of that, you know, it's all par for the course, as they say. I think that's a golf reference, and I know very little about golf other than Wii Golf. Thank you for tuning into this quick episode. I really appreciate you all being here, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.